Pastor Zillinger's Daily Devotions.
Psalm 123, a song of ascent. To you I lift up my eyes, O you who are enthroned in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of the servants look at the hand of their master, as the eyes of the maidservant at the hand of her mistress, so our eyes look to you, the Lord our God, till he has had mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us, for we have had more than enough of contempt. Our soul has had more than enough of the scorn of those who are at ease, of the contempt of the proud. I love this. Once again, this is a song where you would ascend up to Mount Zion, or you would ascend up the steps of the temple. They would have the choir sing this as a liturgical song they would hear over and over, so it's in bold in their memory. They'd have it just like we have familiar hymns in our memory. And looking at how we lift up our eyes to the Lord and looking upon him. Now, this is important to know. It's not what you think the Lord looks like, or it's not what you think the Lord is doing. It's not some visionary kind of thing that you do. This is I look to the Lord because I know what he says. I know what he's done. So I look to the Lord because he has given us the proofs of his character, or the proofs that are objective. So I look to the Lord, and now I wait on what he's going to do and say according to these things. That's important to note, because I think sometimes we just kind of fantasize about the Lord. I'm like, no, that's not a fantasy. This is a reality. Now we look to the Lord. He's spoken. He's done things. We look to him for favor and mercy because he said he would give it. He'd give it at the break of day. He'd give it because of his He'd give it because of Jesus' death and resurrection. So we're looking to him like a servant who is waiting hand and foot, and waiting for their manservant or the maidservant, waiting for their mistress or their master to do something. So like right there waiting for it. The next is that oftentimes when people feel beaten down, they retreat into a shell. And I say, no, look to your master. Look to his words. Look to what gifts he gives. Look to the love and mercy that he's shown us. Look to that. That's where we go for our help and our comfort, not to retreat or not into our own fantasies of things. And I love this because I see this quite often when I give communion to people. And when people are kneeling and they're holding out their hand, or they're waiting for me to put the host on their tongue or their lips, and they look. They want it. They search for, like, I want what the master gives. Not just me, not as their pastor, although they'll look me in the eye, but they look to what is given, because that's a great gift. I love that. That's kind of a Psalm 123 we have in our own worship service of when we take communion, to look at the gift our master Jesus Christ is giving us, his very body and blood for our forgiveness of sins, so that we can live in his kingdom even today and not worry about the contempt or the pride or the issues of our world. It's a great thing not only for our time and age, but especially every day.
The Lord bless your day as well as your week.